Welcome back here on the couch with me, Mazino Peel, and of course I have with me Eyitayo Ogunmola. He's a technology entrepreneur, the founder and CEO of UTIVA and managing partners of FIIT and the managing director of Entrova. Now, he built the largest technology talent company with more than 90,000 people and some leading global brands. Today, he is talking about youth empowerment, or rather, no, youth unemployment, global jobs, and also Jakarta syndrome. You are welcome.
Thank you.
Good to have you here, Eyitayo.
Thank you.
I think one of our producers has a crush on you, by the way. Oh, she's married, sorry.
Oh, thank God.
Good to have you here.
Let's
talk tech. Now, you've got an institution. Am I okay? Is it okay to call it that?
Yes, that's what it is.
UTIVA, yes?
Yes, UTIVA.
What exactly do you guys do at UTIVA?
So we fundamentally help Africans across 22 countries to learn different tech skills. And but most importantly, also help them transition into better jobs in the tech space.
Okay.
That's like a summary of what we do.
So you teach them these tech skills
Absolutely.
and help them to transcend into making money for themselves.
Correct.
Here in Nigeria, however.
Yes.
Okay, but they can make these monies from, any part of the world.
Yes, so absolutely, this is the way it works, right? You learn a tech skill, from UTIVA, and then you master the skill, and you are then open to international jobs.
Okay.
What we are trying to do is to position the Africans, for global jobs. So think about a company based in Qatar hiring a product designer in Africa.
Oh.
And that's the model that we are trying to, build.
Well, that's very interesting. So you're not propagating the jackpot thing.
No.
You're actually helping people stay back.
Absolutely,
and still be able to make money,
absolutely.
even in dollars or other currencies.
Yeah, and that's where the better value is. The value is, so there's a value for the country, there's a value for the international, company that is hiring you, and value for yourself, because you're earning in dollars but spending in naira here.
Very interesting. You know why? I say this because let's take a look at India, for instance.
Absolutely.
India used to have this thing when it comes to customer care service. However, they hire, or they're hired by companies from outside of India. But when you call up, if you've ever used any of these services, when you call up, you're speaking to someone in India, telling you about your product,
Your product,
in Africa or wherever you might be. So they kind of like, how do you put it
It's
now?
called global outsourcing.
Exactly, outsourced it, globally outsourced it to people in a different country while their products are selling.
And that's what we're also trying to replicate. In fact, we have a better advantage as a country.
How so?
200 million people, 65% of us are young people. We are quite very positioned geographically, so we can access the entire European market. Because the time zone, between Nigeria and the UK and some other European countries, it's quite very favorable. We speak better English, we speak the British English. So
do we now?
That's what we do. I mean, we're colonized by Britain.
Yeah, true.
So we have a better advantage in terms of, positioning this country for global outsourcing. But it's not just customer service. It's every skill can literally be outsourced.
What kind of skill does UTIVA teach?
So we teach 13 different tech skills, from data science to cybersecurity to blockchain technology, programming, artificial intelligence, even the non-coding skills like product management, product design, And these are the skills that many of the companies that want to outsource to this country are also looking for. So typically what would happen in the future as we move into that future is that many of our talent in Africa, in Nigeria, will work from home here, but they are working with international organizations. And just like you talked about, India did it, Philippines have done it, Spain has done it. And that's why, Nigeria is also better positioned to also capture that market.
Very innovative, very, very interesting. But do I need any prerequisite skill or knowledge before I'm able to learn these skills that UTIVA is teaching? Do I need to be perhaps maybe a graduate in, I don't know, some sort of science or applied science or anything? Or
No, you don't.
I just pick it up?
No, you don't. So the simple answer is that you don't. 90% of those who attend UTIVA training programs are those who want to plug into that ecosystem, and they don't even have the typical software engineering or computer science background. So they get into the program. The program incubates you from the basics and the foundation, and then you advance and continue to learn, and improve yourself. Tech is not, stagnant, so you have to continue to learn and evolve.
Well, thank you for providing this service free to everybody. Am I correct?
Well, it's not free. nothing good
How
and great is
affordable?
free.
I will say how expensive. How affordable is it for any young person who wants to take advantage?
So there are two different models that we are trying to explore, right? The first is the, outright payments. Many of our talents actually come and pay. And typically you would pay about 10% of what you would have paid in any international, organization to learn these skills. The second is you learn today, and then when we connect you to the international jobs, then you can continue to pay us back, for the value that we have invested into you, right? So
How do I sign up?
you just go to utiva.co.
utiva.co and that's
utiva.co and that's
Would my
it, yeah.
classes be online or?
They're 100% virtual, so you're learning online. You don't have to leave the comfort of your room. But remember that we're also preparing you for the international jobs.
Yeah,
So if you are
exactly.
able to ace and pass through that virtual training,
Yeah.
that means that you can confidently work remotely from anywhere.
Let's hope that the networks will let us join your virtual classes because lately
Yeah.
they've been really bad.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, we've had over 90,000 people that have learned at UTIVA, and it's
Fantastic.
been a very interesting experience.
That's good. Eyitayo, man, it's grand having people like
Thank
you in here in Nigeria, giving us these opportunities to earn monies even from outside the country.
Thank
And please do keep it up. I want to sign up, so definitely we're
should.
going to be talking very
You
soon.
should.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Hopefully you learned something. Now you know where to go in case you want to take advantage of this global space when it comes to earning money here in Nigeria without jackpot. Stay tuned, we've got more coming your way inside of Wake Up Nigeria.